All right, guys, so right here with one half of the heavy metal tag team champions, Johnathan Life.
Hey man, thanks for having me on Wrestlevlogs.
All right, welcome to Wrestlevlogs. Tell the fans a little bit more about yourself.
My name is Johnathan Life. Actually, you can search it up. I've been wrestling almost 6 years now, going on six on March 1st. I started when I was a teenager. Eddie Guerrero was my inspiration. I know everyone uses that, but he's from Texas, and he wasn't a little guy, but there was Brock Lesnar, there was all these bigger guys, but Eddie Guerrero was just my hero, and to this day, I don't think there's anyone better. So he's a huge inspiration, and right now we have just, and then all this talent. I mean, they can probably agree. We have like Pistolero Valderas, and we have Joe DeMero. Like we have all these great Texas talents, and even though Joe's the Detroit import, but the point is that we have all these great Texas talents: Dyl Dempsey, Jeff Gant, Terrell Temple, Max Castellanos, Rob Love, ASF, Gino. We have all these great guys, so they could probably agree with me that maybe Eddie was an inspiration for them at some point or another. So, but honestly, he's done so much, not just for me, but for everyone else in that locker room. So.
Yeah, a lot of respect for Eddie Guerrero, actually. A lot of the interviews he's done, a lot of people said that that's been inspiring to them, especially he's here from Texas, and viva la raza. Always. Okay, so tell me your thoughts on the match tonight. The tag team scramble was a great match. It's gonna be on the vlog. Go check it out. What you think on the match?
Painful, but it was super fun. I've wrestled the Dre team countless times. I got to mix it up with Chris Cruz at a Fatal 4-Way at Lucha Brutal, and well, this was like this. Jason Thorne and Najee were also like a first time, and Adrian Cruz, Chris Cruz's brother, that was like a first time. So all of this was kind of fresh. It was the first time. It was like my first Fatal 4-Way tag match, scramble, whatever it was. But it was a lot of fun. We were like the very, very first match of the whole show. So I had a lot of fun. I mean, I hope you guys did too. If you guys enjoyed it, awesome. And still, no one hits harder than real life. And I'm really grateful for this promotion. Heavy Metal Wrestling has done so much for me and so much for everyone else. So I'm glad everyone gets an opportunity here. And it's awesome, man. It's pretty cool. I had fun. You guys made it even better for me. So, and considering I'm from Laredo, so always coming from Laredo over here to San Antonio and having these crazy ass matches, it's always such a blast. So thanks.
Yeah, we've been everywhere, witnessed some great matches here in San Antonio everywhere, and but tonight is one of the best matches we've seen. A lot of it was like a car crash match, but at the end it was just pretty great.
Yeah, thank you, man.
So let's see. What got you to be a pro wrestler?
Oh, look, speaking
hey,
of Gino.
No quema.
I was just talking about you, saying you're such a great talent.
Nah, I'm alright, bro.
Yeah, I said
but
it.
you guys should buy it.
Rain. I thought you were more of a Bang guy.
I just want them to sponsor me.
Hey, Rain sucks, dog.
Damn,
No
man.
quema.
No quema. No quema.
It's alright, sir.
F this, bro.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
gonna be on your show again.
Oh.
We're leaving that in. We better. Yeah, for sure.
So we're back. Thank you to the Gino. What got you into the pro wrestling business?
Like I said, Eddie Guerrero was a big inspiration. But besides Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, I was a big fan growing up. The very first time I saw it was I was in Nuevo Laredo with my grandpa, and he turned on the television, and the first thing I see is La Parka, rest in peace, and that immediately got my attention because it was just a guy in a skeleton onesie in a way, and it got my attention, and that was basically it. From there, I was like, wow, this is entertaining, and I hope one day I can aspire to do it one way or another, and well, now here I am, and really blessed to do it. So rest in peace once again, man. It's crazy. All the good ones are gone.
A lot of the good ones are gone, unfortunately.
But yeah, that's what got me into it. Just seeing La Parka and then just watching it on TV and then owning the merchandise, getting the action figures and everything, the magazines, mostly like any other fan. So it's pretty sweet and pretty fun how I just kind of got into it right off the bat. It's just and then the video games too, especially the video games. My favorite one is like All Stars. That thing's just so exaggerated, but it's like my favorite wrestling video game or favorite video game of all time. So it was just a mixture of so many things that got me just into pro wrestling and got me to where I am today. So pretty sweet once again, man. It's such a blessing. I get to do this. Not many people have the opportunity or maybe the confidence. People get stage fright or whatever it is. I met many people that said that they want to do it, but last minute it was either training was too hard for them or it could have been anything else. But once again, all those things shape shaped me who I am today, and along with my family as well. So pretty cool to be here and just do it. So that's pro wrestling's everything, man. It's amazing.
You're doing a great job just doing tag teams. So you're single once in the Wrestling Revolution. You're doing some great stuff out there.
Yeah, the Wrestling Revolution is so much fun, man. I wish I can go out there a bit more. But it's always been fun. I've wrestled Richard Reason. I wrestled Rob Love. I've pinned the King. I've twice, actually. One in McAllen, Wrestling Revolution, and the other one here in San Antonio at Heavy Metal Wrestling Thunder. So you can check that out on my Instagram at Johnathan Life 1. So yeah, I mean, it's just so fun doing tag teams with Dyl. We've been best friends for years. We've been on the road for years. It's been super fun. So, and then singles action, and it's any type of action, just as long as I get to step into a wrestling ring with any great talent that just has the same motivation and passion for this as I do. Is just so much respect and so much fun, and we could all relate just as fans or as fellow pro wrestlers that are in this. So, it's cool. It's fun.
That's great. All right, so Kyle, we were talking about like what got you in the wrestling business. Who trained you to be a pro wrestler?
I'm gonna give this to RMZ Prime, Luis Ramirez. I just kind of started. I went to the LWA show like the day before, and I was just kind of setting up the ring. Well, it was a mixture of people, and there's like, oh, okay, so like, do you have gear? And I was like, yeah. So I really wasn't like kind of fully trained or anything. I was like, oh, I think I could just do it, but I went and they just had like they had like the padding there, and they're like, oh, can you do some front rows? And I mean, I was able to do front rows, and there's this guy named Hot Rod J, there was Mad1, this guy named Burhan, and they'd be like, oh, do this, do that, and they taught me really well. Every time we set up the ring, after shows, they were always giving me advice. And then RMZ Prime has 5-star right now in Laredo, and that's doing a great job. So kind of getting back to that is super cool. Any chance I get, I try to go and try to pick their minds, because he's trained so many great students. There's Kyrie, there's Dyl Dempsey, and so many more. There's Kaiju Adams. Like I said, there's so much talent that comes out from 5-star. So just anyone that in LWA and in 5-star has helped me and made me who I am today. So I am forever grateful, and it's awesome, man. They've done a lot. So I give it to every single person in the locker room since 2014 of LWA. Everyone in that locker room has helped me one way or another, so there you go. LWA is what made me. So
shout out to LWA for making, and 5-star making some great talent we've seen out there in Laredo.
Yeah, gotta give it to them.
Absolutely. All right, so let's talk about your first match. How did it go down?
Oh my goodness. So
I love asking this question.
So my first match, it was in a triple threat match against Xavier Steele and Tormenta Silenciosa. It was March 1st, 2014. That was my debut officially in the industry. And, man, I just had the worst gear. It was so bad. Like, I just had, like, all these logos. But I was just like, oh, man, this is going to be so fun. I have the best entrance. I'm going to do some cool fucking moves. Like, it was just a mix of so many things. And I didn't win. And I was like, damn it, why did I win? Not really. I was just kind of more like, damn, like towards the end, like I was like, wow, I got to like wrestle in front of people in an actual like a good promotion, LWA. So that's why and there was also like many talents in the back. There was Manny Villalobos, rest in peace, and we had a referee, Dino, and those guys helped me too. And like they were there for my first match when I had it, and they're just like, oh, it's okay, man. You just got to keep working hard, and just you got this. So props to both of them, and bless their souls, man. It's crazy how everything just shaped up to be, just from one day to all of this. Like I would have never imagined in like a million years, honestly, doing any of this or holding. Like right before I went out, in all honesty, I was just kind of looking at the title, and I was like, what? I was like, this is like what? Like I'm one half of I'm just a champion in a promotion like that I've always wanted. Like back in like 2017 is when I found about heavy metal wrestling, and one of my friends was like, oh man, you should try to hit him up and be like, hey, can I wrestle here or whatever. But I was like, nah, man, like no. I mean, but now like here we are, full circle, and one half of the tag team champions for the promotion I've been wanting to work for. So I mean, dreams do come true, but you got to work for them, man. It's so that's what I did with everything. When I started off with my first match, worked for it. Whether it was a bad match, I still worked for it. Good, bad, you just got to keep going. You just got to learn how to like learn from the past and just keep going and just be better than you were yesterday. So that's all it is. Some life advice, no pun intended. But.
Okay, so let's go with dream opponents. Anyone you'd like to face?
Dream opponent. As in like independent wrestling in Texas.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Man, honestly, man, I don't care. Like so, I want to do like John Cena, like Randy Orton, those type of guys. Daniel Bryan, because he reminds me somewhat of like a young Eddie. So I think like those guys. And then everyone here, everyone that I haven't mixed it up with yet. Pistoleto Valderas is one of them. Yeah, just people. Even Dyl Dempsey, I'd like to go at it with Dyl. Just a friendly little competition here and there.
Friendly? I don't know. We had some history of we've seen some history that sees
Friends fight. Family fights. Brothers fight. But in the end, we're still that. We're still brothers. One that was supposed to happen and unfortunately it didn't happen. One of my dream matches is to have a 2 out of 3 falls with ASF. He's super good, very, very talented and so young, so he has such a bright future ahead of him. So that was supposed to take place at Lucha Brutal, and he got hurt. There was that incident at LWA, but luckily, this guy's alive, bro. This guy. Yeah. So it's pretty cool, dude. He's out here. He's about to kill it with Gino. Can't wait to see that right now in a bit. So many great matches. I finally got to work Joe in a singles match. Didn't go my way because guy beat me again, so I'm like 0-2 against Joe, but that guy's, he's main eventing and he's a star, man. So everyone here is just awesome. Anyone that I can have a match here is a dream match for me because they're just also talented and great. So, yeah, man.
It'll be some great matches to see all the people you mentioned, especially with ASF. So you say young, talented, and all that good stuff.
Cool guy. Yeah, but awesome, man. I hope you guys subscribe to Wrestlevlogs. This has been fun. Thank you so much for having me, man.
And anywhere the fans can follow you on social media?
On Instagram, it's at Johnathan Life 1. On Twitter, it's at Johnathan Life 83 because I was trying to put 831, but it was just 83. And then Facebook, you can like my page, Johnathan Life. That's about it. I'm gonna have a YouTube channel, just Johnathan Life. So I'm just trying to pick everything up already. So, yeah, this is where you can follow me there. So awesome.
All right, so thank you so much for taking your time in the interview, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Ladies, guys, and don't forget to subscribe to Wrestlevlogs and that no one hits harder than life.